Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Holy Hot Flash podcast. You've got Karrie and
Deb.
And we are here this Memorial Day 2026.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It sure is. I'm sorry. I
As
can't
the
believe
toilet
it's Memorial
flushes.
Day. Is that what that was?
Yes.
I was like, what is that noise? Anywho, I can't believe it's Memorial Day.
I know, already.
I'm like, before you know it, it'll be Labor Day and we'll be going into winter.
Oh, boy.
Did you get your pool open?
It's in the process.
Did you take your cover off?
No. We're draining right now.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
We took our cover off and we had a hole, so our water was green.
Okay.
So he put all kinds of stuff in it, and I was shocked at how fast it's already like nice and blue.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to use it more this year. Last year I didn't use it much after.
Well, it's all your skin cancer fear, I think.
It is, but I cannot stand how white I am. Like, laying out is very therapeutic for me. I feel like I'm in an out of body experience right now. Have you ever done that?
Yeah. It's
Like,
weird.
I'm sitting here having this conversation with you, but I don't feel like I'm here. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's because you haven't eaten anything all day. And your stomach is like literally telling me
I
stories.
was going to say they can hear my stomach growling. So I don't know, but all of a sudden I'm like talking to you and I'm like, are we recording? Like, isn't that weird?
It is weird.
It is weird. So anyways, I am going to tan. So I told Brian, please get it done so I can go out there. I usually go out for 45 minutes on my lunch break.
Now you can still go out there and tan. Just put your sunscreen on.
I am, and I think I'm gonna cover my face because I had it on my ear, then I had it on my back, and I need to cover my face. Plus, I'm getting old age spots terrible. I look like my nano. Like I'm getting sunspots from being out in the sun so much.
Yeah. Do you ever like look at your hands and you're just
Yes.
whoa? Where?
And
are
at
all
least
these
you
things
do your
coming
nails. I don't even do my nails.
from? On occasion, I do them, but
But you have your nails done often.
it's like it's on for 2 days and then it all scratches off, and I have like OCD about if one nail's messed up, it all has to come off.
Oh my gosh! See, and then I'd sit there and pick it. But yeah, you've never went and got a pedicure.
No.
You need to do
Actually,
that.
right now I have an ingrown toenail, so it kind of hurts.
Well, aren't you? You could go there. The Vietnamese kid, he'll pick it out or
Claw it out for me.
they do. Like I've never had one, but I've seen him. They work on them for people. Ugh.
Ouch! I would only want a doctor to do that, and you better numb it first.
You just, yeah, I worry about places like that being like the sanitizing. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I do. I worry about that. And let me tell you something. Those people make good money.
I bet.
The price of pedicures, what they have increased over, I've probably been getting them 30 years, is crazy. They used to be like 25, 30. Now they're like 60, 65. It's ridiculous.
Whoa, yeah. Well,
I'm like, forget it. But if I'm going to wear sandals, we talked about this already. I have to have a pedicure because I tend to look right down at people's feet. If they have sandals on.
that is a habit for me too. And it's my husband's fault. Brian, I'm blaming you. You know, he says guys should not wear sandals. I personally don't care if a guy wears sandals or not, as long as their feet aren't really disgusting.
Or hairy, like, or like when a guy wears, I hope Brian, I don't think he does, but if a guy wears a tank top and their back looks like a bear.
Oh yeah. You just want to take that
I
wax
just
strip
want
and
to
rip
take
it off.
Yes, or let me just braid the hair back there. Like, that's nasty. Like, yes. I'm like, please. So that grosses me out. And it's always at a store when I'm standing in line. I see someone's feet or their back, and I'm just like, that's not good. Yeah, I just don't like that at all.
My oldest is pretty hairy. I don't think he's got it on his back though.
Really?
But I don't know.
My Brian has hair on his chest.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't have it on his back. Okay. No, there are people who look like a bear.
I know.
I would have to do something about that. Or I would just never wear. Ugh.
Yeah. No, just hide it. Well, and who are we to say you have to hide it? I mean, come on, you know?
If I was married to the person, I would be like, okay, we're covering that up, or you're going to go get waxed, but that would hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
Just cover it up and make it easier. And don't let me look at it. That would be so gross. But I don't have an opinion about guys in sandals. As long as her feet aren't hairy.
I just, when I see really, I mean, come on, people. If your feet are really bad, just don't wear them.
What do you consider bad? Ugly toes?
Well, I don't, not necessarily like ugly toes per se, but like maybe they're, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going
How about
there.
their heels?
No, that has to be shaved.
Yes.
Get
That's
that pumice
nasty.
stone out, whatever you need. Yeah.
I cannot stand I don't know. Like, it needs a grater to go against it.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah. No, I told you I use like literally it's a flat edge like razor.
That's
Straight
crazy
edge.
to me.
But it comes in this thing. I think it's like a callus or husk remover. It says.
And you use it on your heels?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you need to get a pedicure.
I should someday. Someday I will.
It would be fun. I almost went to.
Addiction is real.
Addiction is real. And it's not even a good addiction. It's just I love to sniff Sharpies. Anyone who knows me knows I have these in my car.
She took that from my house, by the way.
Yes, I did. And I brought it back, though, today. But I love, it's a calming smell.
To you.
I love it. I love it. Like, I have one in my car, and I just love it.
Girl, that shit stinks.
No, it smells good. Somebody said, then you must like the smell of gas. I cannot stand the smell of gas.
Oh my gosh. An officer walked in the other night and I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened with filling the tank with the gas? That's all I smell. And he's like, yeah, it overflowed and went all over my shoes. And I'm like, thinking to myself, well, you better do something with those.
Yeah, because
it smelled so bad.
Did you hear that? Yes. Oh my gosh. My stomach growled again. I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds like water, kind of. Whatever. So anyways, did he do something? Because you don't want to spark.
I didn't smell him yesterday, so he must have done something.
Clean that. Get a toothbrush and start scrubbing it. Or just throw it away and buy a new pair. But you would never do that. I would say those are expensive. Those are not cheap.
Yeah.
Those are not cheap at all.
Yeah. Well, today being Memorial Day, we were going to talk about sacrifice. And the ultimate sacrifice that some people have paid for our freedom in our country. I don't really think that we should observe that just one day a year either. It's something we should really try to think about more often. And we take so many things for granted in this country.
Really do. Especially people who have no, but see, I see sacrifice, absolutely the military, 110%. But I also see sacrifice in law enforcement, officers, firemen, because they sacrifice, I feel like they sacrifice on the homeland, where military tends to be the big sacrifice, fighting wars and that. But then the everyday common person who doesn't have anything, maybe no military family members, no law enforcement or firemen, it's like they don't realize the sacrifices that those people give up. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the military, law enforcement, firemen are loved for the most part.
Yeah, they are, but they do sacrifice too.
No, I'm not saying they don't sacrifice, but I feel like military and law enforcement, I think the majority of people appreciate them, but the problem is the people who get the attention is the people who don't like them. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? In military, a lot of people just, to me, don't give them the respect that they deserve. And
here's a thought, military-wise, maybe people don't really think about them because deep down there's a fear of knowing what they truly do. I mean, you're putting your life on the line, not for the entire country. It's crazy to me. And to really have to dive in and think about that ultimate sacrifice, it's not something I want to think about every day.
Right.
But people need to stop and really realize that's it. I mean,
especially the way the world is now. I mean, I feel like we're on the brink of war. We're in little wars, and it's our sons, our husbands that are out there fighting, flying those. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Out there on those ships and on the ground and doing all the air stuff that they do. It's amazing. But yeah, I don't think they get the credit that they deserve.
No, absolutely not. And the families of the military, yeah.
I cannot even imagine. I can't imagine my husband going away for a year, maybe coming home one time for a quick trip. You know, you get leave for maybe a week or two, but then they're gone the rest of the time. Mm-hmm. And you just don't know.
No, and they can't share anything with you, where they're at, what they're doing.
That's what I mean. That would be so hard. It really would.
Well, that's when faith, I guess, would come into play. Not even guessing, truly. It would have to come into play.
Yeah.
I wrote a quote that, well, I took it, it's Ronald Reagan, but if words cannot repay the debt we owe these men and women, surely we must strive to keep faith with them and with the vision that led them to battle and to final sacrifice.
I like that.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite presidents.
Mine too.
That's why Reagan's named Reagan. It is. I love
that's very interesting.
I do.
I think you did tell me that before.
Yeah. And then what's funny is, so then Brady, who is my son, his name's Brady. Well, James Brady got shot for Ronald Reagan. But we didn't name Brady because of Brady. Brian was like...
Just kind of a coincidence.
Yes, isn't that weird, though?
That is weird.
Brian heard some girl on the radio on one of his shifts dedicate a song to her boyfriend Brady, and he liked that name. And I'm like, I like that because I don't like common names. Like, I just like different names. Mm-hmm. So that's how we got Brady. And then Reagan, I love Ronald Reagan, or I liked Kennedy. And Brian's like, what is up? Are we trying to name this child a president? I'm like, no, I just like the names. But then after I named Reagan, have her, somebody told me about a stinking clown whose head goes around in a movie. I don't watch movies. And the clown's name's Reagan, and the head just goes round, round, round.
Okay, well, very few people have probably seen that movie.
No,
I've never heard of it.
You haven't?
No,
it's a doll whose head spins, and it's a clown.
Reagan with that.
Thank God, because I felt terrible. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, oh, guess I'm not gonna think of that when I say her name. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want a name. I was bound and determined because my name breaks down. So I hated on the first day of school, they would always say, Deborah. And if you wanted to be called something different, you then say what your name is. So back then it was Debbie. So I would have to, and I was shy. So I would be like, Debbie, and say it louder. And I'm like, Debbie. I hated it. So now, like, my whole family, everyone calls me Debbie, but I hate Debbie. So now I go by Deb because this is my thing. Do you know a grown woman in her 30s, 40s, and 50s and you call her Kimmy? Like, no, her name's Kim. Like, I feel like you lose that Immy, like IE.
Yeah.
So, but some people, especially the older generation, if they meet me, or they'll be like, oh, Debbie. And I'm just like, honest to God. Yes, Debbie. I hate it.
I can't picture myself calling you Debbie.
Yes. It's like, it's Deb. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's funny. Oh. So that was my big thing with kids. I did not want a name that would break down because I didn't want them to have to go through that in their life. Always saying, you know, what they prefer to be called. Even a doctor's office now on my chart, it'll say, what's your preferred name? Mm-hmm. And I noticed, so I put Deb, and they do call me Deb because before they'd always open the door and go, Deborah. And I'm like, oh, I hate that name. I love my mother, but I hated that name. So yeah. So that had to go with naming my children because I didn't want them a name that broke down. Even though sometimes I call Reagan, I don't know why, I call her Rebecca. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, why? It doesn't even Reagan and Rebecca.
She's always Regaroo to me.
Yes, or I call her Becca Boo. And she's like, Mom. And I'm like, sorry. I just do. I don't. She's like a Becca Boo to me.
Yeah. Well, I think as parents, we all nickname our kids something, you know?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100% with that. So
normal things that occur today. Barbecue. Did you guys grill or anything like that?
Went to the cemetery, put flowers on my parents' and sister's grave. That's probably, and then we went, like, I had to go grocery shopping and Brian went with me. Mm-hmm. And then we went to have breakfast at my favorite place and got to see my friend Eula, who I love.
Yeah.
And I don't get to see her that much anymore because even though she, you know me, she's always like, you don't have to come see me at work. Like, we do need to get together outside of work, but you know, I'm terrible at that. What was I going to say about that? Oh, we don't, because Brian's shift changed. So now he's on days. So I don't go. But listen, I have major anxiety going there because I cannot go in. Like if I'm going into a room, even like a doctor's office, I swear my daughter gets her anxiety, honestly. If I walk into a restaurant and it's a seat yourself, I always worry, what if there's no seats? Remember the other day after church, a couple weeks ago, we went into that place and there was no seats.
Yeah.
I was mortified. I didn't let you know that. I was mortified. So every time we go
did
to
it well.
I just try to like act like it drives me crazy. So I get stressed going there. And every time we're walking in, I'm like, I really hate this. What if there's no place to sit? And Brian's like, then we just stand there and wait, or we'll sit at the counter. Who cares? But it bothers me. So I get stressed. So she's always like, well, just come in by yourself. No. Although that is on my bucket list, to go to a restaurant by myself and eat. Never done it.
You've never done that?
Never done it. Who would I talk to?
Well, you don't need to talk.
I always talk, even in the car. I talk to myself. I sing. Hello. Every time I sit down here with this mic, I start singing. Like, who would I talk to? Seriously. I would be mortified.
To the servers. You could talk to somebody sitting next. How about this? Somebody else that's sitting alone. Would you mind if I shared the seat with you today?
Absolutely not. There is no. You wouldn't.
I bet you we would be totally surprised at the things you could learn by doing that.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. I would never. Maybe if it was a really, really old person, and they look like they need company, but somebody else. No, if they wanted someone, they would have someone with them. I don't want. No, I am very shy. I am. If I know.
Somehow I really don't believe that.
I am very quiet. I just try to keep to myself. If you know me, I'll talk. But otherwise, I'm quiet. You know what Brian said? So it was our anniversary. And he said to me, he sent me the text and it just was the sweetest thing. It was so simple. He's like, I love you, happiness and all. Because they all say I'm too happy all the time. Like, it gets on my family's nerve. That was so sweet to me. Aww. Because they're always like, you talk, you're too happy. So I was like, oh, you do love my happiness. Because he's grumpy.
That's very nice.
And my kids will be grumpy. And I'm just like, you guys got a whole lot of the opposite. You don't have any Stinson in you. Because Stinson is happy and positive. The other side is grumpy and crabby. And I'm like, get it honestly. You should be happy in life. Like Reagan, every morning.
Choose to be happy. Yes. You have to choose.
I sing in my car, whether someone's with me or not. And she's like, can you just stop? I said, listen, does anyone sing and they're in a bad mood or upset?
Nope.
No.
Unless you're like rocking out to some
headbanging music.
Headbangers, yeah.
But I don't listen to headbangers. And I tend to sing Christmas songs when I'm by myself. Maybe it's because I know the lyrics so well. But anyways, I'm like, Reagan, you could have a mom who's crabby, who's grumbling about stuff. She's like, you're just in the mornings, it's too early. My family, just maybe 10 o'clock, they'll start talking, where I wake up, and even before I'm out of bed, I'm already talking to the dog. I try to be happy.
That's a good choice. That's a very good choice.
Yes, you have to be, because otherwise if I wake up mad, I'm going to have a bad day. And there's already things in life that can make me in a bad mood on its own. So, like, if I go in it with a bad attitude, you can't do that.
Yeah, no.
If I had that and I have the job I have, I would be a miserable human being. I would be. So I have to go. And I have learned, just when you close that computer, I like close the work. Like, I try not to, even though I just try not to think about work.
Yeah. Well, that's why I enjoy my 23-minute ride home.
I bet you can decompress.
Yeah.
See, and I don't have that. Not that I ever want to, I love working remote, but that's the thing, working remote. You shut your laptop and there's no, you move right into whatever it is you got to do.
Yeah, you need to take a few minutes for yourself. I don't know. Sit on the toilet or something.
Carrie,
well,
I don't take long in there. I don't understand people who go in there and they're in there for a half hour, an hour. I'm like, do your business and be done. I'm not a bathroom person. I'm like, be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more Memorial Day here kind of reeling you back in.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love driving down the streets and seeing the banners of the military banners. They're so nice. And they served, and they have their photo and their name and their lifespan if they're deceased.
You just got to be sure you don't get in an accident. Because a couple times I've been looking up and then I'm like, I wonder if this is someone's dad or brother. And then I get lost in it. Listen, I'm easily... I probably have ADHD that's not diagnosed. Yeah. But yes, that is nice. That is very nice. And I think because on our street, we have them, and the people in front, like, of our neighbors' houses is actually their kids and their dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I wonder if you can pick, or if you live within that township or city, whatever, I wonder if you can pick where it goes. Because that's not coincidence.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I should probably just ask my neighbor. I should do that.
Yeah.
Strike up a conversation.
There you go.
I like my neighbors, though. One I don't really know. The other one, they've lived there as long as I've been alive. Mm-hmm. The other one, they're newer. I don't know them. I judge, and I shouldn't. I don't judge. I just have thoughts.
Okay. No, I think we all do. We all do that. It's totally normal.
Especially a neighbor. Mm-hmm. I mean, you look at them. You're not looking at them, but you see their daily life, and you just, I wonder.
Yeah.
And then when there's certain color lights, I'm just like,
What does that mean?
Right?
Yeah. What are you growing inside there?
Yes. And then sometimes I'm scared to look if it's like I'm out with the dog at night. If they're doing something and growing something, I don't want them to think I know, because.
Speaking of growing something, my neighbor has something growing. Yeah.
Pot? Do you think?
No, I know.
Can you see it or smell it?
You can visibly see it right outside.
Is that illegal around here?
I would think so, but I don't know.
No, I thought pot was legal in Ohio.
No, only with a script. Medicinal.
You mean what's that new place? You just drive up to it.
You have to have don't you have to have a script to get it? No. Dude.
No.
Where have I been?
I was going to say, I think you can just go get gummies now or whatever. No, you don't. I think you can. I even think there's things you can, like a vape, from what I've heard. You can like just. So, yeah. So it's probably legal. Why don't you go over there and take a branch?
No, I'm not doing that stuff. No.
I did it one time when I was like 18 or 19. And so I don't know how to inhale. And so it was, I don't even know what it was, but it was there was a Coke can, like a Coke, can. Mm-hmm. And so you go, and then you like, I guess you hold it. Well, I seen people when they do that. I always liked when smokers could make the stuff come out of their nostrils. So
how are we getting on this conversation?
Because you brought it up about pot. So I went like this. I went, and then I went and swallowed it and threw up instantly because I literally swallowed it. I didn't know. It's something they say you go, and I don't know how to make it come out of your nose.
There's these two tubes that go right there. One is the esophagus and one is the trachea.
Yeah. So I literally threw up.
You took it right down your esophagus.
I did. And so I never tried drugs. So I think that was God's way of never.
Well, good for God, because I can't imagine you on drugs.
Karrie,
I love you. Don't get me wrong.
No, I would love to try it.
No,
yes,
we're not going to go there.
I really would. Why not? Go get a leaf and see what happens. Are they fun people? Do you hear them outside laughing? They probably enjoy life.
Yeah, they do. I'm sure they do.
Let's get some gummies. You can go to the drive-thru. That place is a drive-thru. That new place on 20. It's a drive-thru. You got to be, the huge sign says 21 and older.
Well, let me just tell you this. If you're carrying it in your car, it better be in the proper packaging.
I know.
And out of your reach, or you're going to get ticketed.
So I got one more story about, and I won't, and then after that I'm done. Anyways, we were at my brother's house, and why were we there? Oh, we're celebrating a retirement. And so my brother's scared to death to fly. scared to death. Like, he literally is scared to death to fly, and he does it like for a living. He's always flying. So he takes prescription medication for flying, and he actually has a shrink that has to give it to him. So the shrink said, listen, because you've been on this medication for so long, they wanted him to try pot. So he went, this is when it was illegal in Ohio, unless you had a script. So he went to Michigan.
Okay.
So this guy, wherever he went, because it was legal in Michigan, he gets like, he shows me and my other brother a whole drawer of all this stuff. And it's different packets for like anxiety, sexualness, if you're having problems with that. It's just if you're you need to chill out, whatever. So my brother, for whatever reason, thought it would be funny to give me 2 or 3. Why? I take them. Not take them. I take the packet. They're in like a package, like he bought them. Mm-hmm. So it isn't like it's just a pill in here. So he gives them to me, and he gives them to my other brother. And Brian is like, no, you are not taking that in the truck, because we have to drive home. He lives an hour away. So I'm like, and I had a couple glasses of wine, and I'm like, just stop. I'm like, I'm not like, you act like, and I'm just going to take them, and take them home. Maybe I don't know, it'll be fun some night. And he, the whole way home, was like, if I get pulled over and that's in my car, I could lose my job. I don't think those steps ahead, because at that time it was illegal. This wasn't recently, obviously. So yeah, I'm like, and he's like, do you really think you of all people need those? And I'm like, no, but wouldn't it be fun to try? He threw him out the window. He littered.
Good job, Brian.
He was so mad. He's like, why would you do? And I'm like, okay, sorry. I didn't think that far ahead. You could get in trouble. I didn't think about that. It wasn't in my wheelhouse at that moment. So yeah, you brought pot up, not me, girl.
Yeah, I don't know how I brought it up, but yeah.
You're talking about your
neighbors. No, you
neighbors.
brought it up, and I said my neighbors had it.
No, I said I sometimes wonder the red light in my neighbor's basement. I'm like, oh, is that 50 Shades of Red going? Is that the name of the book? 50.
Gray.
Oh, Gray. Oh! I'm like, oh. Okay. I don't know if I can come back from that. 50 Shades of Gray.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thank God for laughter in our life, right?
Oh, my gosh. Especially today. Yes. Yeah. All right. What's your... Here, I'll go with mine first. Okay, so coffin or cremation?
Cremation.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Why? Because it's cheaper?
No. Listen here, B.
I literally thought that's why. Seriously?
No, I appreciate this body that's been given to me, but I can't say that I want it to just lay there and rot. No, I'm not in. My soul is no longer in the body.
Right.
Just let it burn.
I have no preference. I told Brian, I'm like, I honestly don't care. It is much cheaper, just because I know this from burying half of my family.
I don't even know the cost difference. That's just what I prefer.
It's like thousands of difference. So I told Brian, listen, if he dies first, I'm going to get him cremated. Then when I die, I told my kids, cremate me and then put us together in an urn. And Brian's like, hell no.
Oh,
he's like, wouldn't that be nice? I'm like, we would always be together forever. And he's like, no. But I'm like, join our ashes. Then I'm not alone. That's my whole fear. I know my soul.
You're not there in the first place.
I know, but I have claustrophobia issues. I do, but I worry about that. So I really don't care what they do with me, because I know I'm not there. However, I would love to get cremated, and he gets cremated, and then put us together in our ashes. But he put a hard no. And that was rude, but whatever.
Hard no.
So I don't care either way, but I really thought you would say casket.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Some people are afraid of that.
No.
Now, open casket or closed casket?
Open, so that people have the final buy that they may or may not need.
I don't know.
Unless you're just decimated. You just can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they can make my chicken neck go away and do something, that's fine. I should just do not have socks on me. I want my toes free.
I would never even think about that.
You wouldn't?
No.
Oh, me and Reagan have talked about. My daughter is 19 and she literally has a playlist for her funeral and everything. And that's sad that my children have thought of death that much. She's like, Mom, I change it as time goes on, but make sure you look in my notes section on my phone for my playlist. She goes, it's literally funeral playlist. I'm like, that's sad. I said, well, I will be dead because God willing, I die before you do. Mm-hmm. Actually, we all know I just want the trumpet to sound and nobody will have a funeral. So, okay.
Be the easy way out.
What's yours?
Okay, so people argue about this all the time. I don't know why. It never one of those things was it like never a thing that bothered me or even took more than 5 minutes of my thoughts. However, when you place the toilet paper on the roll, does the toilet paper start at the top or from the bottom?
At top. So when you're pulling it, it's coming down.
You're still, but when it's from the bottom and you're pulling it, it's still coming down.
Yeah, but it's behind. You can't see it. So at least when it's pulling, like, here's the toilet paper, you pull it down. Yeah, you don't.
So you're a top person?
Yeah.
Well, I've made it a point to put it on at the top now because I've heard so many people say that, but never in my life did I spend enough time thinking about which way the toilet paper needs to be.
Neither does anyone else in my family. But
as long as it's there is all I care about.
Oh, if I'm at someone's house and it's messed up, I'll rearrange it. I do. I've turned chairs around. I have. It drives me nuts.
Why though?
Because it's natural. Like, pull it. Like, I don't want to have to go fishing underneath.
You don't fish. You just push. No. And then it falls right
but you shouldn't have to do that. It should just be right there.
Good grief.
Yeah, and I hate those, so I'm not a public restroom person, but at a rest stop, and they have it in those containers, and you can't see it.
Yeah.
And the jack jerk who put it in did it the opposite way. It's so frustrating. Like, come on.
Oh, my word.
Oh, yeah. I will change it.
I did not, though, know that this was going to cause such a... Wow.
I can't believe that. But it does make sense because I've changed yours. Even at your old house, I changed it a couple times over there.
Because that back there, I never cared.
Does your family care?
I really don't think so. And if they do, there's something wrong with them.
Mine, I've never asked them, but I assume they don't because both bathrooms, And then I feel like if I tell them it's a pet peeve, then they'll do it on purpose. So just to wind me up. So I just don't say a word. I just change it every time. But that's why I don't use bathroom things where they're springs. Like mine is like a toilet paper holder. Because then you don't have to spring stuff and mess with it. It's just a matter of taking it off and, Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's that on Memorial Day. Well, that was a good one.
The Memorial Day?
Yeah. No, your toilet paper thing. Well, I mean, Memorial Day is a good day.
It is. And again, I think we should remember them more than just once a year.
I'm agree.
Sure those with family members that have been lost obviously do think of them more than once a year. But it's our duty to appreciate the sacrifice of our soldiers.
And it's our duty to stand during the national anthem.
Amen to that.
Seriously.
Absolutely agree.
Serious.
Well, listen, everybody, thanks for joining us today. And again, happy Memorial today. And to those who have served, we thank you. Keep an eye out for us. We are on every Monday. Every Monday at 7, YouTube. You can watch us. You can listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and many others. See you later.
Bye.